guys, my name is Justicia Shipena and welcome to My Zone Online School. So before we get into our exciting lessons, let's make sure we do the helicopter way. Stretch out your arms and make sure you're not touching anyone on your side and also just anyone in front of you. So before we also get into the writing and crayons, let's just make sure we sanitize our hands. So make sure you rub it in between your fingers and make sure your hands are sanitized properly. But now, let's get to the exciting stuff. We cross over to Teacher Mutsa as she gives us the lessons for pre-primary and grade 1, lesson 4.
Explanation of symbols on worksheets are as follows. Use coloring crayons to color the picture. Use your finger to follow the track or line or show the correct picture. Use a coloring crayon to draw a line or write a number or sound. Look at the picture and say the number or sound out loud. Use a scissors to cut on the dotted line. Look at the picture. Use these symbols for the lesson of the day, which will be allocated at the top right side of each page. For example, lesson 1, prepositions and directions. Welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa and today I have a special friend joining me. Let's say hi to everybody at home. Hi! Our topic for this week has been My School. Yesterday's lesson, we learned about the letter S. And Sammy Snake says S in words. We also learned about the numbers, number 1, and how we draw number 1 starting from the top and going down. Today's lesson, we will be learning about handwriting, where to start from, as well as a letter called letter I. But before we begin this lesson, I want us to first sanitize our hands. Are you ready? We take our sanitizer, 2 sprays, well done, inside, in between, outside, round and round, and on our wrists. It is also important that we practice good social distancing. So to check if you are practicing good social distancing, I want you to space your hands out and make sure you're not able to touch the next person. So you do it on your sides and to the front. Well done. Now we can begin. Our first exercise can be found on page 18. Here you can see that we have different people doing different things. We are going to try the first activity together. Remember, for handwriting, we always move from left to right. So let us start. We're going to help the man kick the ball into the goal. I'd like you to please take your pencil or your color, and you're going to start where the man is, and you're going to move from your left to your right. Are we ready, everyone? Let's go. And he kicks the ball. It's going across the goals. No one can stop it. And it's a goal! Well done! If you did that at home, well done. So remember to start from the picture, going to the activity from left to right. And the rest of the exercises you can do by yourselves. Let us take a look at the next exercise on page 19. Here you can see that there is a dot going towards each dog, and every dog is doing something a little different. We want to follow that dog and chase that dog around. Now remember, you are supposed to start from the dot and move from left to right. Okay, are we ready? Our friend is going to do it for us. Let's go. Chase the dog. Make sure you follow the lines and you trace. Very good. Move slowly if that will help you. Yes. And up, up, up. Very good. Down. Chase the dog. You almost have him. And there we go. You got him. Well done. If you did that at home and you managed to catch that dog, very good. I'm proud of you. Let us now try and move on to the next exercise. For this exercise, we are going to be taking a look at it on page 20. Here you can see a picture of a boy sitting at home on a desk. Uh-oh, but he's late for school. So we are going to help him to get to school. We will start where he is at home and move to the school. You are going to do this with a color. You can use any color, blue, red, green, any one color, and you're going to start. But if you come across a path that is blocked or closed, you can stop and choose a different color to start from where his house is. If you do that at home, you can try and try again. Whilst we were talking, my friend was doing it on his paper. Would you like to go and show everyone? That's it. Okay. And there it is. He managed to do his very well, although it did take him 3 tries. So you can try at home. And don't worry if you make any mistakes. That's okay as well. Hopefully you managed to get the boy to school on time. Now let us take a look at the next exercise on page 20. Here we can see the same boy playing at break time. You can see that he's trying to do a handstand, but he is not complete. So it is our job to help him with his handstand by tracing. My friend is going to help him on this side. I'd like you to please trace starting from the left. Remember, when we're practicing handwriting, we always start from the left going to the right. Please take your time and make sure that you connect all the dots of the boy. And when you're done tracing, you can even color him in. Now, I'd like to introduce you to a special friend of ours. His name is MP Ink, and he can be found on page 22 of your workbook. And there he is. He lives in Letterland, and he even has a song that comes with him. Let me sing the song for you. You're free to dance and sing, whatever you want to do. Are we ready? My friend, are you ready? MP Ink says, in words, in words, in words. MP Ink says, in words, he belongs to Mr. I. MP Ink says, in words, in words, in words. MP Ink says, in words, he belongs to Mr. I. There we go. Well done. If you were singing and clapping and dancing around at home, well done as well. So this is MP Ink. How do we draw MP Ink? Well, he looks like number 1, but unlike number 1, he has a dot for a head. So we start with the body. We go down and then we make his dot for a head. You can see that for the exercise that you will be doing, you have to draw Impy ink. So I would like you to start from the trace line and you go down and then you draw his head with a dot. When you complete this exercise, please make sure that he really does look like Impy ink. I hope you are going to have fun with this exercise. This is the end of our lesson today. I hope you had fun. I know that we did here. Remember to practice good social distancing as well. Before we go, I'd like us to say hello to our special friend, Zashi. Hi, Zashi.
Hi everyone, I'm Joshi. And make sure to always make a helicopter circle, stretching your arms out and spinning around like me. And make sure you're not touching anyone while doing this. Goodbye!
Whoa, thank you, Teacher Mutsa. That was an exciting lesson. I think I also learned a thing or two. So now let's not forget about our grade 2s and 3s. So let's cross over to Teacher Louisa for an exciting lesson.
Welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Louisa and I'm still here with my friend. The theme of the week is communities and families. In the last lesson, we learned about vowel sounds and the alphabet. Before we begin our lesson, let us sanitize our hands. Rub your hands. Spread out so that you don't touch the person next to you. In today's topic, we are going to be talking about nouns and punctuation. Our next lesson is on page 20. We are going to be talking about nouns. Nouns are names of things around us. Names of places, names of people, names of things. These are nouns. I have one noun on the board. It is also in your book. Let us name the picture on the board. What is this? A cat. Well done. It is a cat. What am I going to put here? K for cat. A C for cat. This reads cat. The next word, L, is going to help us. L. What is this? Leg. It is a leg. Very good. What am I going to put here? G. G for leg. Let's read it together. Leg. Here I've got, what is this? Eye. Yes, it is an eye. What am I going to put here? E. E for eye. What is this? Nose. Yes, it is a nose. What am I going to write? N. The letter N. We have a long tail. What is this? A tail. What letter am I going to write? T. A T for tail. Well done. I want you to complete this in your books. The other picture of the fish in a bowl, you do it by yourself. Our lesson is coming from page 21. In the previous lesson, we learned that nouns are names of places, people, and things. I have a list of names that you are going to fill in using people, places, and things. I've given you an example on the chalkboard of people. Can somebody name this picture?
Grandma.
Yes, grandma. This is grandma. This is a noun name for people. The next picture is a
School.
Yes, it is a school. Well done. This is an example of a noun name for places. What is the next picture?
Tree.
It's a tree. It is a name of something. It is a tree. In your book, you're going to find words that are written underneath that you need to fill in. Use the words in the box to fill in the spaces that you've been given to write. Write them all. This lesson is for grade 3s, but grade 2s can also do this lesson. For our next activity, that is on page 22, we are going to color in the boxes. We are going to be helped by the picture that you see there. This is for both grade 2s and grade 3s. Have fun doing this activity. Let's look at the pictures. Let's look at the first word. Do we see a dog? Yes, there is a dog. Color in the box with the word dog. Let's look at the second word. Ball. Do we see a ball there?
Yes.
Yes, there is a ball. Color in the word ball. Great job. My friend has finished coloring all the words that he can see. He will show you what he has done. He did a very good job. Well done. The rest of the words you can do by yourself. This activity is coming from page 23. We are going to learn about new nouns, countable nouns and uncountable nouns. You are supposed to write a C on countable nouns and a U on uncountable nouns. Besides each noun, we are going to write a C if it is a countable noun. What is a countable noun? Countable nouns are nouns that we can count. For example, tomatoes. We can count tomatoes. If we can count 1, 2, 3 tomatoes. And uncountable nouns are nouns that we cannot count. For example, sugar. Sugar in a bowl, we cannot count how many sugar there are. So those are uncountable nouns. I have some pictures there. The first picture has got carrots. Is it a countable noun or uncountable noun? Yes, very good. It is an uncountable noun. So we are going to write a C besides the word carrots. You're going to write your C in the box like that. And then let's look for another noun that is there, tomatoes. Are they countable or uncountable nouns? They are countable. Very good. So you're going to write a C again on countable nouns. Now, let's look for something that we cannot count. Can we count that broccoli to say 1, 2, 3? No, so it is an uncountable noun. So you're going to write a U. Potatoes, can we count the potatoes? Yes, we can count the potatoes. So we're going to write a C. The rest you can do by yourself. There are also questions that are going to be asked. How many and how much? Write those by yourself at home. Let's turn to the next page, page 24, where we have punctuation marks. There are 3 types of punctuation marks that are there. The full stop. Can we all see the full stop? Point to the full stop in your book. The exclamation mark. Point to the exclamation mark in your book. The question mark. Let's write the question mark. Point it in your book. Very good. There are some sentences that are written there. I am telling. It is a short sentence. We end it with a full stop. I am yelling. Do we just say I am yelling, or you say I am yelling? We read that with an exclamation mark. I am yelling. I am asking. When somebody is asking, what do we put? We put a question mark. So, I am asking is ended with a question mark. You are going to fill in this exercise with a full stop, exclamation mark, and a question. Do you have a hat? What am I going to put there? A question mark. Very good. The rest you're going to do by yourself. Read them and understand first before you answer. That was a beautiful lesson. I hope we all enjoyed the lesson for both grade 2 and 3. Before we go, remember to always sanitize. Spread out your arms. Make sure you don't touch the person next to you. Yes. Before we end this lesson, our friend Zoshi is always here to say goodbye with us. Bye-bye.
Hi everyone, I'm Joshi. And make sure to always make a helicopter circle, stretching your arms out and spinning around like me. And make sure you're not touching anyone while doing this. Goodbye!
Thank you so much, Teacher Louisa, for an exciting lesson, and that was cool. Our pencils and our crayons are jealous of our papers, but this is my last moment with you, so I'll cross over to my friend Elizabeth. She's speaking to one of the teachers or principals, and from me here in the studio, it's bye.
Hi everyone, my name is Elizabeth and thank you so much for joining us again. I am joined by a teacher from Sunshine Private School. So before we get into the nitty-gritty things of stuff, let me just please sanitize my hands. Sir, would you like to sanitize your
Yes,
gloves?
thank you so
See,
much.
he's already well prepared. So remember to keep sanitized and also to remain with your mask. That mask is very, very important. So let's get straight into it. Sir, please introduce yourself and tell me what you guys have been doing here for the last couple of days or weeks at NMH offices.
Thank you so very much. Yes, we've been preparing the material for online learning, especially the second language, that is grammar. That is what we've been doing
All right.
all along.
Can you just tell me a bit about the process? Did you help with some editing and how was that process for you?
Yeah, our main task was to prepare the material, to do the lesson planning. Yes.
So it was just like being in school again.
Yeah, most of the times we were gathering
All
at
right.
St. Paul's. Yeah.
All right, that's awesome. Can you also just lastly tell me what is an expectation or what are some expectations that you might have for the books in future, even when we stop with the e-learning system? What are some of the expectations for that book?
Our expectations is to take this book to the far ends of Namibia, where most learners are, who are not accessing, especially online learning, using the Zoom, the EduPlus system. I think it's very good that these books should be taken to areas like Vamboland, yeah, to those far areas, please.
All right, awesome. Do you have a last message just for the viewers? Do you have any last message that you want to leave with them today?
Yes. What I may say is that parents, I just want to encourage our parents that we are under lockdown and we need to encourage and help our learners, especially when they are doing their online learning, e-learning. Because most of the parents are finding it difficult, but that's the only way to go.
All right, there you
Yes.
have it from Mr. Kennedy. So remember to stay sanitized and keep on your mask and also to do the best that you can do with what you have. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Elizabeth and I was joined by Mr. Gambe from Sunshine Private School.